Hey everybody. I know it's still not the end of the year, but I thought I'd let you guys know that I'm really glad to have you guys here. There are times when I think to myself, what have I done? What accomplishments do I have with the life I've lived so far? And often, very often, I struggle to think of one and I feel really sad. Also, very often, as I look at this a few days after reaching the first conclusion, and I'm so grateful. I'm not satisfied, mind you. I'm always trying to improve and get better. But unsatisfied isn't the same as ungrateful, and I look back on the road that I walked together, all of you who I've met all along the way, the friends I've gathered and lost over the years, the the landmarks, the milestones I've reached on every step I've walked. And I'm happy. I wouldn't I wouldn't trade this for the world. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be famous. Yeah, I was already a little bit of an egomaniac when I was like 9 or 10 ish. I watched Let's Plays on YouTube and I thought, damn, that was cool. They get to play video games and they get to meet and they get to be known by so many people. I want to do that. I tried to, but my computer doesn't do well with recording stuff. So I thought it was impossible, and then I just stopped, and I came across this corner of the internet where I I was able to tell stories, to craft worlds, to weave characters out of thin air. Incidentally, I was also very much uh, a writing nerd. How do I say? Like, I would write fan fiction, just about everyday stuff from, you know, things that I wish would have happened instead of real life, like I don't know, like a zombie apocalypse instead of having a school day, or being a superhero that would have saved my crush at prom or something. It was bad and it was a little creepy, I will admit that, but I'm out of it now. Then I just made fan fiction about actual things, like manga and TV shows and stuff. Then I made some original stuff. It was a it wasn't good, but you have to start somewhere, right? Eventually, I just kept learning, kept getting better, and then I decided, hey, I'll give this thing a shot. So I started recording myself, telling stories, a mix of scripted and unscripted. Then I decided, hey, I'll practice some improv while I'm at it. So, that's how it goes. I just, that's how it started, really. I've met a lot of people along the way, different parts of my journey, friends, a lot of a lot of whom have left. We just grew apart or got into a fight or something, but hold it any I don't hold anything against them. I was kind of a dick, you know? Still I still I am. I tried to post as often as I could, and I'm thankful for this opportunity to tell people stories and have people listen no matter how many or how few they are. Some obviously more popular than others. That Yandere series really, I've been trying to catch that lightning in the bottle again, but we'll figure something out. But most of all, I'm just happy to have a way for people to hear my stories. Growing up, I never really spoke out. I was that kid in the corner that kept to themselves, or I had my own group and we only talked about certain things like video games or anime, and even then I was just kind of, yeah, alright, okay, I'll watch that one. Oh, and stuff like that. I never really got to truly express myself in other aspects, so I'm glad I have this. Even if no one listens, I'm just glad to make these. It gives my day-to-day purpose. It makes sure I don't stay in bed all day and I have something to look forward to. And while sometimes the work can be a bit draining, and sometimes I am a little disappointed in myself for not delivering something the best way, or making a script that kind of feels bad, or just not living up to my own expectations of myself. At the end of the day, I'm still taking steps forward. I'm happy that you guys are there to give me that push. I just hope I can be the same to other people. Look back on your life. I ask you this. Look back at everything, objectively speaking, and don't leave out anything, because we often leave out our small wins. You shouldn't do that. Count everything. What are you thankful for, you know, for having done in the past? What can you tell your past self? Thank you. You know, maybe it was good test scores in school or being on sports teams that got you to a scholarship or something, but surely past you has done something that current you is thankful for. It's important to thank ourselves in addition to the people we cared about, because we care about ourselves too, right?